Hello there, Fortnite addicts. This is your Chopped Toast Vars, and welcome to day 20 of asking Epic Games to add the Rue skin back into the Fortnite item shop. Well, we only need one more day until it's been 3 weeks, baby. Holy moly, we've been at this for so long. Obviously, you know, doing these little short videos isn't really, special. Obviously, I could do better, but, I don't have that much time on my hands. I would like to take it in a leisure pace, do it from time to time, and it's really simple to make these. So either way, little update. I will be uploading a second video today on the channel. It's going to be about, Fortnite Reload, obviously from last update. Not this update because, Fortnite recently updated like 2 days ago, I think, and they resetted ranks. So, hey, it is what it is, go ahead and see me get to Unreal, but it'll probably be like in 5 hours after this video is uploaded. So don't worry about it, just look out for a new video. All right. But with all that being said, that's pretty much it. I'm working on more videos for this channel. I'm going to be mostly focusing on Fortnite videos. So if you guys have some challenges that you guys want me to do in Fortnite, leave them in the comment section. I will do them and I will shout you guys out. I would really appreciate it. Either way, with all that being said, let's get right into the shout outs. And our first shout out is going to be the Visitor Official. I have bad news, Rue. If you do blow up in success and get a locker bundle, Rue isn't an option for the bundle. Obviously, I replied to this comment. I replied of the reasoning on how I can, maybe convince Epic Games. But obviously, yeah, we had people like Tabor Hill and I talk about literally Fortnite skins, when they were part of the, the creator locker bundle. And genuinely speaking, the only reason why I believe, right, those people weren't able to choose those specific skins is because they don't main them. Like, genuinely speaking, they don't main those skins. Our only chance that we had for Rue to come back was only through Tabor Hill. Like, genuinely speaking, he was like one of those, creators that actually used Rue. But sadly, Tabor Hill didn't use Rue enough because he always did skin reviews. He always used Maya. So Maya's the main skin that, Tabor Hill always used, and there wasn't enough Rue to really convince Epic Games. Like, there are ways to convince the Epic Games staff, if you can convince them and, get in connections with one, at least like a few staff that are in charge of that section in that management of the creator program, then there is a chance, but it only takes a little bit of luck. Remember, our goal is to get Rue by any means necessary, whether it be for a long time or whether it be, in a reasonable time. Obviously, I'm going to try to go for the long run because, obviously this whole mission is me specifically getting Rue in the item shop or getting it into my locker bundle, which will be very difficult because, I would have to dedicate myself to only using Rue, only, making videos with the Rue, and genuinely speaking, do everything with a Rue, which isn't really that hard for me because I just love Rue. Ever since it came out, I've always used it ever since. Yeah, I do know the situation with Rue not being blacklisted, right? Rue is blacklisted from the creator program, but there's always a chance, there's always a chance for everything. If you can convince those people in the management and from the PR team to literally, be the symbol of the skin, then nobody's gonna have any problems. If you're some random creator that wants to bring this skin back because it's rare, everyone's gonna get mad. That's what happened to all the newer creators that were getting locker bundles. A locker bundle is supposed to be, your loadout, what you use on a daily basis, what people see you like known to be. Like Cypher PK had the Maniac skin, Lachlan had Codename Elf, Laserbeam had the Gingerbread, and obviously those guys have the Icon series skins, but we're talking about like smaller creators. If a smaller creator like myself ever gets chosen, right, I will do my best to literally, and I mean literally, try to nag at Epic Games so they can, give the thumbs up for me to get Rue in my locker bundle. And if it's not possible, and if they told me that it's, just unacceptable and there's no way that they can ever get away with this decision, then, obviously I'm gonna have to, neglect their offer of being part of that creator locker bundle program. Because genuinely speaking, right, if, I can't have Rue in my locker bundle, then I'd rather not be, you know, in the locker bundle, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much my take in it. It's my opinion on about Rue. It's really mostly a dream just to, you know, be able to get a locker bundle. But hey, at any point in time, it could happen. Now to our second shout out. Yo, we got Caldo FN. Please play with that code for holidays. Anyways, I'm going to use the code. And once you guys one thing, hashtag bring back the skin back to the Fortnite Itemshop and bring back the Fortnite Itemshop. And last thing for real this time, we played your first match of reload rank. Did you get to like diamond or something? The first match I got 3 kills and that was fun. I got the diamond too. And are the reload circles broken because they spawned so far? Holy moly, that was a lot. All right. Anyways, to summarize this, right, guys, when it comes to good old Booker, I'll let him do his thing. All right. I don't really have enough time to really be playing with other people or, you know, really collabing with other people unless it fits in my schedule. All right. Booker's a really busy guy. So for now, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Anyways, with the code, I did have an old creator code, right, on my other, you know, good old VARS, baby. Yeah. If you want to use my creator code VARS in the Fortnite item shop, I would really appreciate it. You know, for now, it's going to be VARS. Okay. This is my old creator code from the other channel. Remember, I am only just a chopped host and this is just the root channel. All right. If you guys want to support me, then sure, use code VARS. All right. No biggie. And literally, when it comes to reload rank, I didn't really start off with Diamond 3. I started off in Platinum 3 and then I just played a few games because I don't really try in my reload games. And the storm circles, reload just be like that. You know, it's not like Battle Royale where the circles go in like a certain direction and then they always go inside the middle. Reload circles are always pulling far and you just gotta catch up with it, you know. It is what it is though. Sadly, we have one more shout out. We have Junior Chris 9. Don't worry, it will be back in the future if Fortnite feels like it. I know it's not returning because of Germany World War, but hey, never know, it returns somehow. Hey, it's all right, Chris. It's all right, Junior Chris. Don't worry. All right. You know, obviously, you know, people always think about that, you know, oh yeah, Rue is from that World War, but hey, we just gotta change people's minds. We gotta change the community's mind. If we can do that, then maybe Epic Games will give Rue another chance. And with officially, you know, all of that, that is going to be the end of the shout outs. All right. Holy moly, that was a lot, especially for 3 comments. Holy moly. If I missed any comments, don't worry, you know, you guys will all be shouted out in, I think, next episode. Obviously, you know, there's gonna be a video coming out soon, so that's not gonna be the daily series. That's gonna be a whole different thing. So you're just gonna have to wait till the next daily series episode comes up. All right. Either way, you know, that is it. You know, stay tuned for the newest video that's gonna be dropping in the next like 5 to 8 hours. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in today's episode. And you know, let's just hope that we can continue every single day from now on, because I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this up. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for tuning in to day 20 of asking Epic Games to add the Rue skin back into the Fortnite item shop. I hope you guys enjoyed, and remember, leave a comment just to get a shout out. And with all that, I'll see you guys tomorrow.